Welcome to Luxurial Lifestyle. Top 10 most expensive cheese in the world. As we explore the top 10 most costly cheeses, indulge your senses and take a trip through the world of gourmet grandness. Making cheese has become an art form, with affineurs and artisans painstakingly creating concoctions that entice the senses and capture the imagination, from the lush hills of Europe to the rich valleys of the New World. Cheese has long been regarded as a culinary treat, loved by foodies and connoisseurs worldwide for its diverse textures, smells, and scents. Nevertheless, there is a rarefied subgroup of cheeses within this enormous and varied terrain of dairy delights that fetch outrageous prices due to a variety of circumstances, from the scarcity of their materials to the talent of their creators. Disclaimer: no copyright infringement intended. All the photos and videos belong to its rightful owners. Credits listed in the description box. We set out on a gourmet voyage that spans countries and decades as we investigate the top 10 most expensive cheeses in the world, learning about the civilizations that have fostered the production of these prized culinary gems. The cheeses at the top of our list are exceptionally rare and prestigious, and they are all a tribute to the skill and love of the makers who created them. These cheeses are the height of culinary achievement, pushing the limits of flavor and texture to breathtaking heights, from the revered quarters of centuries-old cheese caves to the state-of-the-art laboratories of contemporary dairy research. But these cheeses are more than just a financial investment. They have cultural and historical importance that goes beyond their modest beginnings. They represent the terroir and customs of the areas that have influenced their creation, embodying the landscapes from which they originate. In addition, as emblems of extravagance and luxury, they are sought for by sophisticated gourmets who are prepared to shell out more money for the best dining experiences. Come along with us as we set off on an incredible adventure into the world of the priciest cheeses, where every taste reveals a tale of devotion, custom, and the never-ending quest for culinary perfection. Before we dive into our top 10 most expensive cheese, why don't we take a quick look at the history of cheese? Cheese has existed for thousands of years. Cheddar cheese is thought to have started when people from the Middle East first domesticated cattle and realized that dairy products could be preserved by making cheese, some 8,000 BC. In his cultural history, Pliny the Great published several books on the manufacturing and consumption of cheese, which was a staple diet among the ancient Greeks and Romans. During the Middle Ages, cheese had become an essential element of the diets of many Europeans, especially farmers and monks who produced it from milk that was obtained from sheep or cattle. Some of the most well-known cheeses of today, such Parmesan, Gouda, and rhubarb, were developed during this time. In the 16th and 17th centuries, cheese making was brought to the Americas, where it was refined and adapted for local ingredients and traditions. With advancements in mass manufacturing and refrigeration, cheeses such as Colby and Monterey Jack became more widely available. These days, there has been a significant increase in cheddar manufacturing internationally, with nations like Germany, Italy, and Switzerland becoming well known for their cheese. Cheddar is becoming a very popular and sought-after treat all around the world. There's a limitless variety to choose from, ranging from mild and velvety to robust and aromatic, and from traditional favorites like lasagna or grilled cheese sandwiches to more sophisticated delicacies like fondue or cheddar souffle. It makes sense that so many different meals contain this delectable cheese. Consumer tastes have recently moved toward handcrafted and smaller varieties of cheese, as well as premium cheeses produced using traditional methods. The lengthy and diverse history of cheese can be attributed in part to this evolution of methods and tastes. Now let's explore the amazing and luxurious cheese in the world. Starting off with our top 10. Top 10. Goral Glass. At 40 pounds a pound. Call Goral Glass farmhouse cheddar named after a farmhouse on the Welsh island of Anglesey is one of the most expensive cheddars available in the UK. The cost is a reflection of the generations-long use of traditional ingredients and physical work in its creation. Goral Glass cheese's value is further enhanced by its mysterious production methods. Experts claim that it tastes pleasantly salty and has a granular consistency. It is frequently used in Welsh dishes like cow or rarebit, but many also like to eat the cheddar on its own. On our top 9, Rogue River Blue, a summertime treat that sells for an eye-watering $40 per ounce, is Rogue River Blue cheese. It's amazing to me that ancient grape leaves steeped in pear cognac can be used to make cheese. Hazelnuts, cherries, caramel, chocolate, and even pig flavors combine to create a tantalizing blend that has been characterized as both sweet and spicy. The material gets harder with time and gains more recognition. One reason for this is that it was created solely in Oregon State in 1930. Next, on our top 8, Jersey Blue. Cheddar adds 40 cents an ounce. Fresh Jersey cow's milk is used to make Jersey cream cheese, which is then molded into white domes with speckles. Mozzarella is made by hand placing curds into a hole-producing mold to create capillaries. It takes on an odd musty smell after aging for a while in cellars, but when sliced into smaller pieces, it produces a more crisp and invigorating aroma. This dairy is made by Schmidt, who took over the family farm in 2006. In the event that blue streaks have not yet appeared, they age it for 10 weeks or more. Although it was first developed in Britain, it is now produced in Switzerland and has unique flavors and textures that are best enjoyed either fresh or aged. When ripened, pure Jersey blue cheese takes on a creamy smoothness. On our top 7, Epoisses Germain. Cheeses from Germany are some of the most expensive. With meticulous attention to ancient recipes, Germain's Epoisses is made in Burgundy and has a beautiful reddish peel that is washed with Marc de Bourgogne grape spirits. Epoisses was awarded both APDO Protected Designation of Origin in 1996 and ACDO Controlled Designation of Origin in 1991 for its powerful, distinctive aroma and smooth middle, which go incredibly well with dry red or white champagne for a timeless flavor. It has a pungent and pleasant smell that you should probably stay away from if you're new to dairy products. Nevertheless, considering that it costs only $45 per ounce and can be purchased, among other places, from local auction, RTL, and online retailers, it would be worthwhile to investigate. Next, on top 6, Casio Bufala. The unique and fragrant aroma of pull-curd soft cheeses from the Gulf region is present in Italian cheddar. Made from pasteurized freshwater buffalo milk, this cheese ages in neighboring caverns for a whole year. When it ages, its drum-like shape changes to a creamy yellow color and develops a savory buffalo milk aftertaste. Some people even claim that it melts in your tongue. Its main ingredient is rare water buffalo milk, which is twice as rich as cow's milk and accounts for $40 per ounce of product. Down to our top 5, we have Bito Storico, the Bito water in France, which traverses the Valtellini Basin, is the source of the cheese's name. Bito cheese is limited to cheeses made in this canyon, using traditional methods. Also, a specific variation of Bito cheese known as extra old must mature for 18 years before it is available for purchase. Gourmet experts believe that the oldest cheese that is still accessible is goat's milk cheese, which costs approximately $150 per ounce on average. These informed experts claim that local dairy farmers have been able to preserve this delicate cheese without it going bad too soon by mixing goat's milk and cow's milk when creating it. On our top 4, Wyke Farm Cheddar. The English cheese Wyke Farm smoked cheddar is well known for its excellent texture and capacity to turn a basic toasted sandwich into something truly remarkable. This cheese, which has been made in Somerset for over 10 years, is created from sterilized cow's milk that is kept in cardboard crates under constant observation by an inspector before the age of 6. Moreover, Wyke Farm's cheddar has won multiple awards throughout the years and is gluten-free. Because edible golden flakes and French truffles are added, this dessert has a higher price point and a unique flavor. Next, on top 3, White Stilton Gold. A 1911 creation from the British hamlet of Stilton, White Stilton Gold Cheddar is a version of Stilton cottage cheese that retails for about $420 per ounce and $95 per piece for 100 grams. This batch of cheddar was produced with gold liquor as part of a special edition to celebrate the company, which raised the price. Longer aging times are required for White Stilton Gold Cheddar than other varieties in order to stop mold from developing on it and turning it into cheddar cheese. Top 2. Moose cheese. At almost $1,000 per kilogram, moose cheeses might end up costing more than Pulse. Rather, it is typically offered for $445 per ounce, making it the second most expensive dairy product globally. Its high price is due to its exclusivity to a small number of artisans, as there are only 4 cheese makers in the world. This also explains why it has grown to be so sought after. Under their guidance, Christer and Ulla Johansson from Sweden make moose cheese from moose milk. They manufacture 300 kilograms of cheddar annually, which is divided into 3 categories: aged cheese, which is frequently served at Stockholm's Jens Hus Cafe, rougher rind-style mozzarella, and dairy with a gorgonzola flavor. Last on the list, our top 1, Pule. Pule cheese, also called Margaretser in Serbian, is regarded as the most expensive cheese in the world and can cost up to $600 per kilogram because of its special components, which include 60% Balkan donkey's milk. Because donkey's milk makes up 60% of this cheese's unique composition, its hefty price tag is a result. There are only roughly 100 female Balkan donkeys living today, and not all of them are nursing at the same time. Pule is expensive since it requires 25 milk liters to create 1 kilogram. Additionally, this suggests that the reason for some of the cheddar's high price is because it is currently produced entirely inside Serbia's Zasavica Natural Park, a natural habitat for mules. There you have it, our top 10 luxurious cheese in the world. But before we end this journey, let's see why these cheeses are so expensive. Premium milk from sheep, goats, or cows that have been kept humanely and on an enhanced diet is used to make superior cheeses. Regretfully, this frequently results in more costly milk supply, raising the cost of cheese. It takes a lot of expertise and perseverance to produce different types of cheese, and the supply chain may also get more complicated. The cost to consumers may increase as well because each cheese requires so much more labor and time to produce. Some handcrafted cheeses may cost more than cheese created in larger quantities or on a smaller scale due to their production process. One variety of Parmesan that needs to be matured for a long time, up to several decades, is Parmigiano Reggiano. As a result, over time, both product costs and manufacturing overhead could rise. To keep cheese fresh, it needs to be transported and stored at the right temperatures and moisture contents. If this isn't done, production expenses will go up and the final product selling price may rise. Some cheese kinds may cost extra because of their high demand and possible production challenges. For example, the high cost of truffles sometimes results in Parmesan cheese commanding a premium price. Did you know cheese's high fat content, especially its saturated fat, can raise your risk of heart disease and other problems when ingested in excess? Compare the Brie or blue whites, which have higher levels of saturated fat. Cheddar and mozzarella cheeses have lower levels. Large consumptions of cheese may result in a high calorie content. 1 ounce can have anywhere from 70 to 120 calories, depending on the flavor and how it's made. Despite the fact that cheese has a high content of saturated fat, research indicates that, when consumed in moderation, it may not raise the risk of cardiovascular disease. This may be the case due to the fact that cheese also includes vital minerals and vitamins, such as vitamin K2, which is known to promote heart health. Some cheeses contain live bacteria called probiotics, which can improve immunity and aid with digestion. Cottage cheese and certain types of rancid cheese are 2 examples. Another fact for you guys: cheese is a common element in European cooking and can be eaten in a variety of ways, such as on its own or with bread. Some popular recipes that use cheese are lasagna, spaghetti, and hamburgers. Champagne and Parmesan are frequently served together in a number of cultures, most notably in Italy and France. In order to enhance their smells, this wine and cheese pairing is frequently served as a pre- or post-dinner snack. In several civilizations, cheese has religious importance. For example, in the Christian faith, cheese is typically consumed during Lent and the week before Easter. Cheese is an essential component of many UK festivities. Competitors roll a cheese wheel and race to be the first group to the bottom of a steep hill in events like the Gloucester, UK cheese roll competition. In many communities, making cheese is a traditional skill that has been passed down through the years. Dairy farmers frequently use these antiquated methods and procedures to create distinctive and delectable cheeses. We find ourselves thinking back on the remarkable tales and tastes that have enthralled our senses and sparked our imaginations as our exploration of the top 10 most costly cheeses comes to an end. The cheeses we've tasted are the height of culinary perfection, each a tribute to the talent, love, and commitment of the craftspeople who bring them to life, from the age-old customs of Europe to the cutting-edge methods of the New World. In addition to being aesthetically pleasing, these cheeses provide insight about the societies and environments that they originate from. They are terroir expressions, capturing the distinct qualities of the areas they are grown in, as well as the customs that have been passed down through the ages. They bring people together around the table to share in the joy of delicious food and excellent company. They are also symbols of community and connection. As a result, we lift our glasses in a last toast to the cheese world with a fresh understanding of the creativity, history, and inventiveness that have contributed so much to its rich and lively legacy in the food world. May we never stop exploring, learning, and enjoying the myriad pleasures that lie ahead in the world of cheese, understanding that every morsel is an ode to the infinite inventiveness and kindness of the human spirit. Raise a glass to cheese and all the amazing things that are ahead. Thank you for joining us in this cheese journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell for more luxurious contents like this. Until next time, and stay luxurious.